friends, Denise here from the Poshmark Closet Eat Play Love. I am a part-time reseller on Poshmark, and I am here shipping some items from this weekend of sales. Fairly quiet, and then I happen to have a live show today, and I have some items to ship from the live show. The live show was a really good one, and I know sometimes it's really not that exciting to hear about my live show sales, but unfortunately it has become a pretty big player in my business strategy. I'm not going to deny that live shows don't impact my sales in a great way, especially when this weekend I sold 6. This weekend I sold 6 items, and then today I sold $500 in my live sale. So this weekend being fairly slow, the live sales today helped me make up for the slower weekend. I did sell some great pieces this weekend, but still it was just like, okay, thank you live sales for helping me make up for that. So I also in my last video was talking about how I was gonna thrift every day for a week. Okay, so I thrifted Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, maybe Friday. I posted the first 3 days in my last video, and I will probably share in another video the next 2 days. Some of the items that I sold today, I actually just sourced this week. So that feels great that I'm selling things that I didn't even have to put the energy out there to post, to take photos of. They're just gone. It's kind of a win-win. It's definitely a win for me. I sell things for a lower price, but I have less of an output. I'm really happy with today's sales. I sold a total of, let me see, Poshmark gives you a little summary after your show. So in my live today, I sold 17 listings for $500. 501 divided by 17 is an average sales price of $29. Thank you very much. I just have to be proud of myself, right? So we're gonna get started right away shipping this pile of stuff right here. I have my cards written out. I like to write thank you cards and handwritten notes to all the people who support me in live shows or people who spend over $100 in my closet. It's not like a threshold. If people buy multiple items in a live show, I love to write a handwritten note because a lot of the times they will come back to my live shows, and that is just that little extra piece of kind of customer service, letting people know that they are seen. Okay, so I'm going to start from the top of my list and then work my way down through what sold this weekend, which is kind of the reverse order. I am not pressed to get to the post office, so this video should be a good one. Alrighty. It's funny, the first piece to sell is from my personal closet. Now, I just sourced this, my goodness, 2 weeks ago or so, and I decided to put it in my closet. It's a Zella one piece. It is a French terry, and what's really interesting is that this piece had a lot of attention in my live show, and I never pick up Zella. I picked it up because I liked the style of it for myself. It definitely has some Free People vibes to it, with it being lightweight. It kind of has a multicolor tone to it. But what I found really interesting was in the show, multiple people said, can you find more of those? So I'm gonna have my eye out now for this one piece Zella. I don't know the name of it. I can honestly say this may have been the first time that I have sold a Zella piece. I rarely have people bidding against one another in my live shows. I ran this for $25 and it actually sold for $31. So there was some interest for it in the live show, meaning that multiple people were bidding on this piece. I find that really fun and exciting. It's sort of like makes me pretty jazzed that I have pieces that people are interested in bidding on. I am so used to, you know, saying in a live show, I'm gonna start this at $15 and it just sells for $15. So I'm starting to feel a little bit of momentum in my live shows. And I'm not gonna lie, that feels good. I sold a bundle of 2 items, a pair of Athleta Trekkie shorts for $25 and a pair of Girlfriend Collective leggings for $18. The bundle total was $43. Some pieces I do have to do a really quick roll of. These pants I had cleaned up before I posted them, but they had some kind of pilling to them. I just like to clean things up so when people get them, they just look as in best condition as possible. And that includes, you know, the rolling of the piece. Nothing annoys me more to go and ship something out and notice that something has like a little white mark on it, like not a stain, but like somehow in storage or whatever, I missed it in between washing it and putting it away. It gets this little like mark on it. Ah, that kind of drives me a little crazy. The reason why I decided to sell these for $18 was A, the buyer already purchased an item, and B, I just wanted them to move. I know something like a Girlfriend Collective, and especially in this size, a 2XL, people, there will be interest in it being the 2XL, but just lint. But I just thought I would take the opportunity to offer a price that felt very like reasonable and also appreciative of the person deciding to bundle in my live show. So that was pretty much my strategy on those. I don't really pay up for Girlfriend Collective. I'm assuming my cost of goods was closer to $5 for those. So in a live show, $18 is great, especially since the person already paid $25 for a pair of shorts. My cost of goods tends to be lower on shorts, but Athleta is a brand that is priced up in most thrift stores. So I do have to kind of be careful when I am selling items live and remain aware if it is an item that I actually paid up for or not. These are a really cute pair of Lululemon Align pants. I sold these for $38. The color is called Pink Lychee, also a size 10. So I love to find Lululemon in all sizes, including sizes through like 16 today I sold, which makes me so happy that I can provide size inclusive items for people. Sometimes I luck out when I'm sourcing and I find, like I found 3 pairs of Lululemon pants that I showed in my last video that were size 12, 14, and 16. And I felt like, wow, this is actually really special to be able to find 3 pairs of pants in one thrift trip. They probably came from the same person. Okay. Next up is a bundle. This is just a Lululemon t-shirt. It's so cute. It's adorable. It has a little drawstring on the side so you can adjust it, and then it has ties. You can make a bow. This is definitely old. This is probably from, I would guesstimate, 2014, 2015. It definitely has like that vibe from that era. And then the person also bought a pair of these aren't ebb to train. These are Runday crop leggings. They have some really fun styling to them. And then also, let me see if I have any more pads back here. I do. I'm just gonna stick them in here. I didn't specifically tell her that I have pads for her, but I'm just gonna put them in there in case she decides she wants them. These will also fit in an envelope, which makes me happy. Most of the time in live shows, people are looking to bundle. So I try to, if I can, as you will see, pull things from my physical closet that wasn't in the show. I sold a few sweaters today to people who asked me if I could pull some items from my closet, and I'm more than happy to do that. It's really nice to be able to unload some items that have been sitting in my closet, and I just feel like for some reason I don't do very well when I source sweaters. I think I go too much on the aesthetic that I like and maybe not what people are looking for, or people just aren't wearing as many sweaters. I'm not really sure, but I don't, for the most part, have a very fast sell-through rate with sweaters. So when a couple of people in my live today asked me if I could pull some sweaters for them to see from my closet, I really wanted to provide a special deal for them. So I offered like half price on the sweaters that they wanted to see from my closet in hopes that they would purchase those items, and they did. So it made me very, very, very happy. Next bundle is a pair of Lululemon Align leggings. I sold those for $40. A Barefoot Dreams cardigan, so I sold that for half price, and then an Athleta t-shirt for $19. Yay! I am gonna put this sale in a medium box so I can make it look cute with the tissue paper. Be a tight one, but it's better than it being loose, I guess is the best way to put it. I don't like when the box is really big and then it's baggy. I do have two bulky sweaters that I am sending off to one person, so I'm gonna have to be conscious of the weight on that box and make sure that it doesn't exceed the 5 pounds. If it does, I can send it in a I'm really stuffing this one, but it's fine. It's fine. It's like workout clothes. It's not like precious silk fabrics or anything. Oh, famous last words, right? These are so cute. The diamond dye aligns. Okay. Next item I'm shipping out is a Lululemon Energy bra. I sold this for $16 because it's a size 2, and while I do have interest in size 2s during my live shows, they don't sell very quickly in general in my closet, and I have had this bra for a hot minute. So I let it go for $16. The person was interested in another item in my closet, and she didn't want to pay the price that I was asking for it. And so I ultimately did not sell that item, and I sold a Viore Halo Essential hoodie. These retail for $96. I sold this live today for $36. think this was an item that I just listed for the live show. So I did a quick list. They do have the feature now where you can put a photo in for a quick list. So I took a quick photo of the item as well. But honestly, 3 hours of work for $500 in sales feels like a better payoff than spending time in the garage photographing things. So that's just kind of how I feel about it at the moment. I sold a pair of Lululemon camo joggers. What's funny is, you know, sometimes you have to read the room. I tend to go by if people are seemingly interested in an item or asking me to show a piece, but I also have to remember that there are often people in the room who just are kind of in the background, who aren't looking really to engage and have a conversation. So the person who purchased these pants didn't ask me to run them, didn't ask me to see them, but I realized that I hadn't talked about these pants yet because they're a really nice pair of Lululemon joggers. And I thought, oh my goodness, I haven't talked about these Lulu joggers. So I started to just run them and talk about them, and they got bid on immediately. And I was just like, oh my goodness, that is just a friendly reminder to me, because sometimes I just really want to engage with the people in the room who are having a conversation with me. I did have a couple of people stop in my show today that watch my YouTube live videos, and so my live show videos. So if you happen to come in and see this video, hello, and thank you for stopping by my live show today. I always love hearing from people, answering any conversation, any questions that people may have in a live show. Okay, I have a bundle of 4 items and 2, so this is a bundle of 4 items, but there's going to be more than 4 items because one of the items had 2 pieces to it. I sold a Skims set as a part of the bundle, and I told the buyer that I would actually just add the Skims tags in because I had them. This is a Skims set. It is a top and a pair of shorts. These are actually from my personal closet, and it turns out I didn't love the way the bra fit, so I decided to post it on Posh, but I told her that I would just send along the matching gray Skims socks because I had them, and there was no cost for these. I am going to grab a large box to ship these. In a large box to understand if you're trying to stay under the 5 pounds is that this box alone can weigh 11 ounces, which is almost a pound. So if you're pushing up against that threshold, which what I'm going to do right now is just make sure that I'm not pushing up against the threshold before I weigh this, or before I tape this. This buyer asked to see some pieces from my closet, the first being this sweater. My scale is not zeroing out. I think I'm running out of, I'm gonna have to clear my card. So that's 3 pounds with the sweater. That's 4 pounds, 11 ounces. And that's 5 pounds, 2 ounces, which means I cannot ship this bundle in this box. I'm gonna have to ship it in a poly mailer. And I have big poly mailers, so I don't go over those weight restrictions from Poshmark. Hi, my name is Denise, and I just went to ship out an order and decided to launder some of the items before I ship them out. Am I the only person? It's not that the items are dirty. It's just that I want them to look great. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. I just want the items to look great. And I feel like a dork. I am gonna wrap the items though that are clean and ready to go, which is a cardigan. The brand on this is called Asiri. This is made in Peru. It's gorgeous, gorgeous. And I tried it on and it's just one of those things where like sometimes I try on pieces and I'm like, why am I selling this? I am in love with this cardigan. This cardigan is gorgeous. But alas, you know, I am in the business to sell. I do like to rotate things through my closet, but it's funny because I think this sweater has like a $400 retail value to it. I never expect to get like super high prices for things when something like this, I don't think the brand is very well known, but the buyer clearly had her eye on this piece and was like, hey, can you pull this cardigan? And I was like, of course. I will pull anything. I sold this for $35. I had it in my closet for $68. Obviously, I was hoping to get closer to $68 for a more substantial sweater like this, but that's just how the reselling world turns. I find someone who's interested in an item during a live show, and I'm basically going to make them an offer that they're not gonna want to refuse. This is the Lululemon sweater that I also sold. I had just sourced this week. Anyway, so that's the nature. You may be packaging something up and notice something that you didn't see when you photographed. Now, for example, this item I didn't photograph. I was just selling live and I'm not looking in a mirror when I have the item on. So it's a little bit of like a slippery slope. I do recommend if you are listing or if you are selling unlisted items live to have a really good sense of the condition that the item is in for the exact reason that just happened. It's like, I don't want to sell things that have a stain on them or like a chocolate mark on them. Anyway, these are going in this bag as I just discussed, because on camera when I used an 11-ounce box, it was gonna put me at 5 pounds 2 ounces. So I have these handy dandy poly bags to help me mitigate those issues. This woman who bought this bundle from me was actually super sweet. I feel like we could hang out in real life, to be honest. I like to add the priority mail stickers to any packaging that was purchased by me. Next up, please, oh, blessed be, let there not be any issues with this. This is a Veronica beard sweater. This is 100% cashmere. This is a size medium, and I sold this for $78. And oh, cashmere is just incredible fabric, incredible yarn. So I want this to arrive looking lovely. What's hard about this piece is that there is cream color with dark navy stripes, and so the navy tends to have some sort of linty properties to it, and then the light part has linty properties on the dark part, so it's kind of like a double ding as far as we are concerned with reselling. So Rafi said, hey Poshmark, let's work together and do a show for Earth Day. Now Rafi's is a brand that produces vegan shoes. They like make some really cute style shoes. And they're one of those brands that will release an item on until it sells out, and then that print is gone unless they decide to re-release it. And I love it. They own their own factory in China, and their shoes are produced from, a percentage of their shoes are produced from recycled water bottles. So when I was invited by Poshmark to sell live a pair of shoes for this event, and these are the ones that I sold, and the employee was like, oh, those are a unicorn. Those are rare. I jumped at the opportunity to sell live, and I I'm so happy that I did. It was such a fun experience. I'll throw up a screenshot that one of the Poshmark employees sent me that they took during the live show. So that part was fun. I really do get along and love Poshmark employees. Like, I love them. I really do. I have another Poshmark related something in the pipeline that I'm not talking about yet, but I will be sharing within probably the next few weeks. So I don't know if I am going to PoshFest this year. Last year I was invited to be a yoga teacher. And so I was given a ticket and I had to pay for my flight and my hotel room. I had a really great time. I was also able to visit my daughter in California in college. So now I'm just trying to decide if I'm going to Nashville. At the moment, I don't think I am, but you never know. You just never know. I'm gonna ship off these Rothy's. They're cute. They're a size 6.5. They had a little bidding war for them, and they sold for $52 each one. And I did already write the card for this. Just thanking the buyer for coming to the live and participating. And it appears from the looks of her closet that she is a collector of Rothy's, so that is super fun. I hope she loves them. Avett Brothers t-shirt. It's just a tie-dye t-shirt. It does, it is like a concert t-shirt. I am happy to report that for the first time ever, I am going to Red Rocks to see the Avett Brothers this summer. So I am actually over the moon, so excited. This sold for $36. This shirt that I'm sending out, one of my favorites as well. So I sent out, offered me, or I think it was $34 with $5.95. The buyer came back and offered me $30, which was a fair counter offer, and that was what their price was. So I accepted that. I accepted it. I'm shipping it out. It sold. But the funny part about it is that the difference, the counter offer, is $2. So, you know, if you're not getting a $5 swing in your counter offer, you may need to work on your math a little bit. But, you know, it's only $2 less out of my pocket. They paid full price shipping. So, goodbye, shirt. The brand on this shirt was called Oliver's, and it was a merino wool Henley style shirt. I have this Ever Eve sweatshirt. This was a $50 sale. $50 sale. There's that tag. Keep your eyes peeled for it. These items sell quickly and for a great resale value. Ever Eve. I would call it like a more modern, they don't just sell their brand, they do sell other brands. And this was an offer to Liker. This is a Free People Always Yours V-neck t-shirt. It's in near perfect condition. I mean, for this color, it's kind of a risk taker. So it's just a V-neck, really cute shirt. The problem with this, like many other pieces, is that it just easily picks up. It was touching that cashmere sweater, so it picked up some lint. I just want to make sure that I roll it and make it look really nice. So the buyer is happy. Oh, this sold for $25, so I will run the numbers and put them on the screen. So I typically do very, very well with talking and having everything organized. It just happened that that one got a little weird. I'm like, do I open this package and see? Oh yeah, that was the one that was really, really stuffed. So that has the sweater in it. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, these are the aligns. I'm like, I'm gonna create a little stickity stackity for. Thank you everyone for watching. That's all I've got. I'm going to be following up shortly with my next 3 or 2 days of thrifting. I couldn't quite make it 7 days, so that's all I have. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would love for you to subscribe, and I will catch you around. May kindness light your path. Take care.
Come see me, come see me.